issue and server down issue, very less high availability, or in fact single point of failure and no high availability, if I need to tell it correctly. Right, with ECS the services can kind of breach ECS, 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 the services can kind of is making sure your service is running 24/7.
What about now, guys? Does everything sound okay? Why did I have fucking... All right, we're just trying to see if our sound's working properly. What about now? Okay. Much better. All right, guys, we got the mic fixed. We were trying something new and it did not work out. All right, I think I've got everything back to normal where it's fixed. All right, probably no more trying to stream. YouTube and Instagram at the same time. Might have to do those separately. Christy, you still here? All right, guys, it's already 2:11. So we're just still been man, we still have been consolidating pretty much all day between that freaking 95 and 02. So been a long day of just consolidation. Yeah, I think it's because I was trying to stream on Instagram and YouTube at the same time. Yeah, it's just I was trying to split my stream up a little bit on Streamlabs, and I don't guess that's gonna work. If I do end up doing an Instagram like stream, I'll have to do it separately. So, which is okay. We were just trying something new. The only reason why we were trying it is because I paid $20 a month for this Streamlabs service, and I don't really feel like I get my money's worth. So I thought, well, crap, let me try the dual streaming. And really, the only thing that I feel like I get for the $20 is it, I forgot to turn my thing back on, guys. Sorry about that. What's up, Aaron? How are you doing today? I took a beating on evals today, but funded. I got 2 small funded wins. I think I got like $80 on one funded account and 62 on the other. But my evals, we took a beating. You're about to blow a count? We have been pretty much trapped between this range of the almost like a 10-point range pretty much most of the day. Well, every now and then we'll get out of that range, but we pretty much have been consolidating. Oh, you're about, oh, okay, purchase. After we've broken out of this range a little bit, but we've been consolidating right back into this range between the 94.05 and the 58.93s. I mean, so we've been stuck in a 10-point range pretty much all day. Ooh, is this finally to sell straight down? Come on, is this it? Almost, if I take a trade, I almost just want to do it on one micro because that's just how uncomfortable or unconfident that I feel we're going to sell down. It's been pretty bad. I know we have some earnings today. Let's see. This is earnings week. Ooh, look at her. Is this the finally? Let's see. Looks like this is the 15-minute opening range, I think. No, it's not. Let's see if we continue down. We just entered with a couple micros. We get below that 400. Just got to stay below that 400s. We got the lows all the way down at the 365, so I wouldn't mind seeing us clear out these lows down here. Oh, come on, remote or mouse. Mouse has been acting fool. So it looks like we might have found the bottom again. No breakout. If we still struggle to get through this 97, we may even cut it short. It depends. We'll see what happens. We're struggling to get through this level here. And so we're at the bottom of the IBH or the IBL right now on the ES. I thought once we broke through that IBL, we would finish that, maybe sell down to like maybe the 87. I was worried about that 90. Sometimes we struggle to get through the 90 on the first turn for some reason. I don't know what it is about the 90, guys. It seems like every time if you hit the 90 going up, you struggle. Hit the 90 going down, you struggle. Oh, come on. I almost want to just go to break even just because this thing's just taking way too long, guys. So it's either going to be a break even trade or a winning trade. I've sat in this thing long enough. All right. We got right at 9 points out of that, but didn't take anything out of it. So that's why a lot of times I have my one ATM strategy set up where where we will go to 520 ticks. It's probably going to hit our target right here. Let's see. Yeah, what are we at? Where were we at? 88? Not quite. We hit 89. There's our target. Son of a bee, guys. Son of a bee. The paper hands got the best of me there. I got impatience. I think it's just from all the red trades today. It just... didn't have the confidence to hold it. I still feel like 65 is definitely still a target. The only thing we can do now is just wait for a possible pullback. Maybe we can pull back into this gap up here. Got about, let's see what. All right, so now if we lose this gap, they're going to have a pullback into that 9. We're just on 3 micros. I thought we were on 5 for some reason. I guess we were just on 3 micros. Might give it a little bit more room to play since we're on 3 micros. We just, as long as the 20 holds, I'm still feel comfortable with this trade as long as our 20 holds. I think, guys, every trade today I've had to sit through bad entries. I don't think I've had too many good entries today, guys. I almost I need a restart this evening. Holy crap. That's a lot of accounts. Oh, the price hit the 5-minute demand. It's been pretty wild how much we've been trapped within this 1 hour range the last couple days. The lows are right at the 86s, something like that on the 85 or so. If we can't get through this level here, we'll probably close it. Okay, we're getting through. I want to see this level right here hold up. The 65s. Oh well. Didn't really get anything out of that runner. We were hoping for a lot more than that. Let's see if we can find another entry like on a 1 or 2 micros here. So a lot of times we'll get those big moves out of those IBLs, that initial balance low, and sometimes we'll get a retest. So I was looking for a retest to add, but we just kept selling back through. All right, we're back at that initial balance again, guys. So we got about 5 more minutes before the 350 death candle or murder bot, whatever you want to call it. Let's see if we're going to hit this 93, then reverse here. This level here was pretty much a wall earlier. Let me check and see what time the earnings are today. We have earnings. I want to think it's I think it's Netflix. Their earnings calendar. Here we go. All right, so we do have Netflix earnings today. I'm just not sure what time they're going to, what time they're going to release the numbers. Hopefully everybody's trading wasn't too bad today, because I'm not going to lie. I feel like I had a horrible day trading. It seemed like every trade was like hard. You had to sit down through drawdown, or I entered too late a lot of times. I don't know. It was definitely a tough trading day. Yeah, it's usually always after hours, Christy. A lot of times it's like 305 or 405 or like 420, or it's like weird times like that. So what kind of live stream are you planning on doing Monday, Christy? Yeah, Ponzi, this stuff has been tough to trade today. That's usually what happens whenever we get two good back-to-back days of trading, because Tuesday and Wednesday we had really good movement, a lot of easy places to find entries. It's those days that you feel like no matter what you do, you can't lose. But then you get days like this, you just got to know not to trade. And I even told myself this morning before we started, because we had over like a 300-point move last night, so I knew it was going to have some tough times to trade. Oh goodness. Woo. Okay. Hold your hand. That's pretty funny. I know the one lady that's in the trading world, not the she goes around and just talks about everything, or bashes traders. But she's being successful at it, so can't really complain, I guess. He'll help you cross the street. Ponzi, Christy's my sister. Ponzi. Just here to be cool. Oh, goodness. Uh-oh. Are we getting through that? If we get through that 85, 86, we may be, what time? Oh, wait, that's the, never mind. That was the 50 candle. Oh, we're breaking out of this IBH. We're just going to go in with one micro, guys. Like, just in case we get wrecked. This shit didn't even sell down. God dang it. Well, come on, Ponzi. We broke out the IBL. I thought that once we got below that initial balance low, that it was just going to be a sell-off. Well, we're just in for one micro, so we're not really in for anything. We're just going to play it safe this evening because it's already been a crappy day. But I'm willing to put a little bit on the table to see if we can get the sell-off this evening, since we've been slowly grinding down. As long as we stay below this initial balance, I think we'll be okay. But we got to stay below this initial balance low. I guess until those earnings are released, we're just not going to get anything, guys. So far, some pretty weak numbers. This one's $13, $62, and $141. Like, we haven't really made anything today on these accounts. We'll make a little bit, then lose a little bit. Make a little bit, lose a little bit. It's been one of those days. Where did we open at last night? God, we could, man, it's like, do we not want to take out the overnight Asian lows? Come on. Uh-oh. If we lose this trade, even though it's only going to be about 30 or 40 bucks, that'll probably be our last trade of today. I'm not going to move it. I'm just going to let it stop us out. All right. No more trades for me today. we've guessed wrong way too many times. That put us in a hole $27. So that's kind of what I've been talking about. It's like win one, lose one, win one. It's just been one of those days. Nvidia's finally starting to sell off. Yeah, we'll probably stick around until the Netflix news is released and see what kind of good action we get. This stuff's just trapping the crap out of people here. Woo. How's everybody else's day been? Anybody had any better luck today? We're just stuck. So we got about 3.5 minutes before the market closes. We may get a pretty big move at the end of the day with Netflix numbers being released or earnings. At least I had a crappy day on a Thursday and not a Friday, so that's always a good sign to me. I'd rather have a crappy trading day during the week than I would on a Friday. Ponzi, you still holding some of your shorts and some of those other stocks that you are selling? So maybe your luck will change in playing some bingo tonight, Christy? All right, 2 minutes left before the market closes, guys. 2 minutes. So let's see if this 58 candle offers anything. Here comes the last 2-minute candle. If we don't get nothing in the next few minutes as far as movement, they're definitely waiting for the earnings to be released. So the only time I was in a good trade was probably at the beginning of the power hour, and I paper handed it, and I basically took myself out of the trade, then it sold down. So that was really the only good trade that we had for power hour, and I couldn't hold it just because of, see how we're just grinding down? I mean, usually this is not very common for us to move lower. Usually it's just chopping down. Little baby candles chopping, coming back up, chopping. Yeah, this is, it makes it for tough entries. So, does anybody here know what kind of movement that we get out of Netflix as far as futures go? Yeah, I'm hoping the last 2 weeks of October will be okay. Watch this thing. Watch the bottom fall out. Let's see if the bottom's going to fall out. Maybe Netflix didn't have good earnings this month or this quarter. Wow, that can't be it. Hopefully it's a little bit more than that. What's that? Are you talking about Netflix, Ponzi? Or that the QQQ? Woo, looks like someone's watching Netflix. That's a nice little 30-point candle. yeah, I know. I think I saw somewhere where they raised their prices like $23 a month now. I don't know if that's real or not. Is that real? Ooh, a little bit of Netflix love. He's still pumping. The ES is moving higher. We got above the 50. Is it gonna hold? I thought once we got through that 85 on the ES that we're going to the 78s. The dish satellites. Oh, you get the dish satellites. Oh. Man, I haven't had cable TV in I don't know how many years. At least 4, maybe even 5. It's been a long time. Usually what I do is I only watch college football on TV, so I just do the Sling TV thing where I pay like $40 or $50 a month for like 3 months during college football season. Then my wife, she just pretty much watches Discovery, the Discovery app plus, which is like $8 or $9 a month. Then my sister, she shares her Peacock password and email, so I usually watch some movies on that one every now and then. Or not really movies, maybe TV shows. Not too often, but every now and then I can't find nothing to watch. I like sitcoms. I like 20-minute shows. So was this the Netflix earnings? Let me pull it up real quick. God, man. Yep, that was the Netflix earnings. I guess with them raising their prices, their revenue went up to $9.8 billion. They were forecast 9.7. Sharon is Karen. Yeah, I think I only probably watched like 2 shows from that. Every now and then I'll watch The Office and no, 3. The Office, 2.5 Men, and what's that? Oh, That 70 Show sometimes, but mostly The Office and 2.5 Men. But I haven't watched them in a little while. And maybe a little bit of Yellowstone here and there. So I guess this was the Netflix earnings. All right, guys. Thank you guys for watching. Hopefully Friday's a little bit better than what today was. Today was horrible for me. So we ended up red in this last account we traded. We were up 141 on that one and 62 on that one. It's been red, green, literally all day. And that's on the Bulenox accounts. And on Apex, it was the same thing. Yeah, Peacock's has got a lot of good stuff on there to watch. Oh, well. All right, guys. Everyone have a good evening. Hopefully trading wasn't too bad for you guys today. And hopefully tomorrow will be a lot better than what I had to deal with today. It was horrible. I feel like I was over trading a lot today, just trying to make stuff happen, and none of that never works out. I wasn't trading setups. We were trading a lot of I think trades today. All right. Thank you for watching, and we'll be back in the morning.